Have you ever felt that gentle but unnerving side-to-side sway when you walk? It's that feeling that makes you want to place a hand on the wall just for a little extra support. You might think it's just weak legs or a normal part of getting older, but that's not the real story. The truth is, that wobble is often caused by one single crucial muscle that has fallen asleep. A hidden stability muscle that controls your pelvis with every step you take. When it's dormant, your body has to sway to keep you from falling, but the good news is you can wake it up. In this video, I'm going to reveal the real reason for that sideways sway, explain the simple science behind this hidden muscle, and then guide you step by step through the one simple move that reactivates it, helping you feel more solid and confident on your feet, starting today. All right, let's get to the most important part of our session today. This first movement is our main event. It's the one move specifically designed to find and wake up that hidden balance muscle, the gluteus medius. Remember, this muscle's job is to hold your pelvis level. When we isolate it with this exercise, we are sending a direct signal to it, telling it that it's time to get back to work. This is how we begin to erase that side-to-side sway. First, your safety is everything. Please stand facing a sturdy, stable surface. Your kitchen countertop or the back of a heavy, stable chair is perfect. Place both of your hands on the worktop. We are not pulling on the surface or leaning heavily. Think of your hands as providing balance, with the weight pressing gently downwards. Your feet should be about hip-width apart. Now let's begin the movement. Shift your weight onto one leg. We'll start by putting our weight on the left leg. Keeping your right leg straight, we are going to lift it directly out to the side. The secret here is to lead with your heel, and you might even turn your toes slightly inwards. This small detail ensures that the correct muscle is doing all the work. The goal is not height. Lifting your leg just a few inches, maybe 6 to 8 inches off the floor, is perfect. The most important thing is to keep your upper body perfectly still and upright. Avoid the temptation to lean your torso away from the leg you are lifting. All of the movement should come from your hip joint. You should feel a gentle squeeze or a warming sensation on the outside of your hip on the leg that is lifting. That feeling is the muscle activating. That is the feeling of success. Hold it there for just a second, and then, with the same slow and deliberate control, lower the leg back to the starting position. Don't let gravity just drop it. The controlled lowering is just as important as the lift. That is one repetition. Let's aim for 10 slow repetitions on this side. Breathe steadily throughout the movement. Every single lift is rebuilding that crucial connection and teaching your body how to be more stable. Fantastic work! You have successfully activated your hidden balance muscle. Now we take the next crucial step. We need to teach that muscle how to work while you are in motion. After all, we rarely lose our balance standing perfectly still. It happens when we are moving. This next exercise trains your gluteus medius in the exact way you need it to work in the real world, building functional strength that you can feel every day. We will be sidestepping with support. Please find a clear space where you can take several steps to the side, like along your kitchen counter or in a hallway where a wall is nearby for support. Stand facing the countertop with your hands or just your fingertips resting gently on the surface for balance. Stand as tall as you can with your head held high and your shoulders relaxed. Here is a very important tip for this movement. Bend your knees just a little bit, a tiny squat, as if you're about to sit down on a high stool. This slight bend is our secret to keeping that balance muscle engaged and working throughout the entire exercise. Now let's begin. Keeping your toes facing forward towards the counter, take a slow and deliberate step to your right with your right foot. Control the landing. Then, bring your left foot over to meet it. That's one step. Your goal is to stay in that slightly bent knee position, almost gliding sideways. Try to avoid bobbing up and down. Keep your head at the same level. Your gaze should be straight ahead. You will feel the muscles on the outside of both of your hips working to control the movement. Let's aim to take about 8 to 10 steps in one direction along your counter. When you reach the end, pause for a moment. Check your posture. Are your feet still pointing straight forward? Then simply reverse the movement, leading with your left leg, taking 8 to 10 steps back to where you started. Remember, this is not about speed. It is all about slow, controlled, and deliberate steps. Every single step is building a stronger, more stable you, making you more resilient and much less likely to sway. You have done an amazing job. We've woken the muscle up, and we've trained it to work while moving. Now, it's time for our final and most important step, the test. This exercise, the single leg stance, challenges your hidden balance muscle to do its primary job, to keep you steady, stable, and upright all on its own. Every single step you take when you walk is, for a brief moment, a single leg stance. By mastering this simple hold, you are directly training your body to be safer and more confident with every step you take in your daily life. Let's approach this with great care and control. Please stand beside a sturdy chair or countertop, close enough that you can easily use it for support. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart and your shoulders relaxed. To begin, place one hand on the support surface. Slowly shift your weight onto one leg. When you feel grounded and ready, gently lift the other foot just an inch or two off the floor. Now, here is the secret to making this exercise truly effective. Your goal is not just to avoid falling over. Your main focus should be on actively using that hip muscle we've been training to keep your hips perfectly level. Imagine they are a flat shelf. Don't let the hip of your lifted leg drop down. This focus is what cements the stability and stops the sway. Try to hold this position for 10 to 15 seconds to start. It is 100% normal to feel your standing foot and ankle making thousands of tiny adjustments. This is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of success. That is your nervous system, your internal GPS, recalibrating in real time. Breathe calmly and keep your gaze fixed on a point in front of you. After your hold, lower your foot back down with control. That is one repetition. Let's aim for 2 to 3 controlled holds on each leg. Remember, feeling unsteady at first is part of the process. The wobble is your brain learning. Be patient with your body. Every second you hold this position, you are building a new level of dependable, resilient balance. You've done it. You now understand the real reason for that sideways sway, and more importantly, you have the complete 3-step system to fix it. The activation to wake the muscle up, the training to make it functional, and the test to lock in your new stability. This isn't just a set of random exercises. It's a targeted plan to rebuild your balance from the ground up. Now, before we finish, I want to answer a few very common questions that you might be thinking right now because understanding the process is key to your success. First, how often should I do this routine? The answer is that consistency is far more important than intensity. Think of this as brushing your teeth for your balance system. The goal is to do this simple, 5-minute routine once every day, or at least 5 days a week. That daily repetition is what rewires the connection between your brain and your muscles. It's what makes the stability become automatic over time. Second, I feel really wobbly on the last exercise and I can't lift my leg very high on the first one. Am I doing it wrong? Let me be very clear. No. In fact, that is a sign that you are doing it perfectly right. For the first exercise, the goal is muscle activation, not height. A small controlled lift where you feel that squeeze in your hip is 1,000 times more effective than a high kick where you have to lean your body. For the wobble on the single leg stance, that feeling is your nervous system being challenged and forced to adapt. It is not a sign of failure. It is the feeling of your body retraining itself. Embrace the wobble. It's a sign of progress. And third, what if I feel a little bit of muscle soreness in my hip the next day? This is a fantastic question. If you feel a gentle, deep ache in the muscle, that is a very positive sign. It means you successfully worked a muscle that has been dormant for a long time. It's your body rebuilding itself stronger. However, you should never feel a sharp, stabbing pain. If you do, please stop and rest. But a little bit of muscle soreness is your body telling you, "Thank you, I needed that." You have proven to yourself today that you are not powerless. Your body has an amazing ability to adapt and get stronger at any age. Imagine starting every single day feeling more secure, more stable, and more in control. That journey has already begun. So, if you are committing to trying this simple routine, I want you to go to the comment section below and write, "Staying steady." It's a declaration to yourself and an inspiration to everyone else in this community. And if this video was helpful, please share it with a friend or a loved one who deserves to feel safer on their feet. Finally, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell because in our next video, we will be releasing a full, follow-along version of this exact routine, so you can just press play and move with me. You don't want to miss it. Stay strong, stay steady, and we'll see you in the next video.